Whiskey 1 Foxtrot Oscar Yankee. That's good.
Whiskey 1 Foxtrot. This is November 2 Lima Lima.
November 2 Lima Lima. You're losing it. November 2 Lima Lima. Copy FN42.
I copy FN42. This is November 2 Lima Lima. Grid November 3-1.
QSL. Thank you very much. Oh, dude.
That's
dude.
awesome.
Okay. So,
Listen how clear that is.
so, yeah. So you're out here just basically waving this thing around in the sky.
Trying to get it quiet.
Yeah. So there's a satellite in the sun here, in space. And we just talked to someone, November 2 Lima Lima, through space and back. Like, yes, yes. No one's talking like, oh, here we go. There he is.
Hotel India, Nancy 73. November 8 station, this is November 2 Lima Lima. Yeah, November 2 Lima Lima, this is November 8 Hotel India, Nancy 73, QSL, Joe.
Oh, this is so clear.
73,
That was probably one of the best satellite contacts I've ever had to do.
Qualifying holder is a Avid PW op, so this would be rare if it was actually him, but we are operating as part of Winter Field Day with his qualifying.
They're doing Winter Field Day too.
Okay, real good. You have a good day there. NAA check. November 2, Lima Lima, Whiskey Charlie Romeo.
What the hell did we even have to do? we pulled the plug, we drained the car. The frig else did we do? We checked spark.
Yeah.
And just threw it back together and it worked. So we tried everything and we have no idea what fixed it.
So we're free to turn it off, so we're about to just carry it outside like this.
I forgot to say, Sean, the part where it's we. 90 pounds. So would you give me a hand?
You work out. Well, once we got the generator running, it was time to build our antennas. So here we are in typical field day fashion. Tim, what kind of antenna is this?
Off-center fed dipole.
Beautiful. Good thing we made this last night when it wasn't snowing. More field day fashion. Here you go, Timothy. You'll notice compared to last year, there's a real lack of beer cans around here. we're actually doing work today. So tell us a little about this balun.
So it's just your basic 4-to-1
Transformer? Unun?
I don't even remember what it is.
It's from what's his face in Texas, though, right? Balun Designs.
No, I made this.
Oh, jeez. This
Yeah.
is legit DIY.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't remember if it's a current or a voltage, but
It's
hey,
what.
if it doesn't work, there's nobody to blame but me.
This is the state of the shack where, oh boy. I got here at 10:15, and naturally we started cooking a steak. So we're an hour and 45 minutes into this. And, well, we got one antenna going. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's still in the air. Here we go. She's going up to that tree.
Whiskey 1 Foxtrot Oscar Yankee.
The Whiskey 1 question mark Oscar Yankee.
Whiskey 1 Foxtrot Oscar Yankee, Florida Ocean, Yokohama.
Copy Whiskey 1 Foxtrot Oscar Yankee. Please copy 1 Hotel Alpha Romeo.
QSL 1 Hotel Alpha Romeo. I am 2 Oscar Echo Mike Alpha 2 Oscar, Eastern Massachusetts. QSL.
We made a bunch of contacts the first night on phone and in digital modes, mostly 20 and 40 meters. We called it quits around 10:30, and the following morning got an early start to set things back up after doing a little more troubleshooting. So Tim, what happened when it's really snowy and windy and you have hundreds of feet of wire in the air.
And all the little tiny particles of snow are hitting that wire?
Yeah.
It builds up a huge static charge.
So last night...
It takes like 2 seconds to build up enough charge to shock you.
We noticed as we were touching our antennas, it hurt. And then every time I touched my radio, it shocked me. So we kind of panicked and thought we might be destroying thousands of dollars. Or if my wife's watching, hundreds of dollars of equipment.
So we got this iron digging bar, about 6 feet long.
And I found a pair of jumper cables in my field day box.
Because why would you have jumper cables in your field day box?
And then we basically attached little pigtails to the jumper cable, and that is the ground system in these compromise emergency scenarios.
And it actually worked really well.
Yeah, we stopped getting
no more
shocked.
Static charge.
We made contacts. We didn't ruin any radio. So
yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, that's winter field day. So this was winter field day 2022 for us. Tim's trying to get us out of the snow. Here's where we were. Just take all that in. So we definitely considered this outdoors. Let's take a look at the setup here. Get in through your tarp. And we basically operated next to the lawn tractor right here. So this is what we had going on. My FT891, we had a Kenwood 2-meter TMV 771A. Laptops, Tim was running his 7300. So we had to, last night, cover everything with blankets while we were using it because so much snow would come in through the roof here. I think it worked.
Who the hell built this shit? It leaks like a sieve.
So the snow, well, we also got a giant opening on the front here, but the snow kind of comes in from the eaves, kind of comes in under here.
I should talk to the builder.
We're inside, we're outside. Not quite ship tight, you know? So that was the setup in here. We had a little buddy heater going. We had a generator, but that had a lot of trials and tribulations. Tim, what's the state of things?
A little ice in the carburetor?
So,
Jesus Christ.
We've been pulling this thing for like 20 minutes.
20 minutes? No, we
Yeah.
ran out here at about
So
7:30.
we finally decided, let's pull the air box. So the air box was full of snow. And then if you look, focus. This giant slab of ice was in the intake of the carburetor, keeping the butterflies wide open, I guess. So we're gonna spray that out. I don't know, pull the plug again, probably heat that up with the torch, and then we should be running for maybe another hour.
What the hell are you doing?
The old school trick.
How hot you going?
I don't know, so what's red?
That's not going to melt the rubber bit inside the spark
Still about this.
socket.
What else? We had some halogen lights, those actually put out more heat than the buddy heater. Let me show you the antennas. So we had our Arrow antenna to make satellite contacts. Under here is where Tim hid his four-wheelers that would normally occupy where we were operating. That's where the generator was until it froze. Yeah, so first off, you can see this looks like an easy up, and it is. It just doesn't have a cover. We actually use this as a tripod. Well, we used it as a quad pod. And we put a fiberglass pole up. You can see what looks like an SRI fan dipole, because that's what it is. And so that runs into this tree here. And out of that tree is actually a giant inverted L also for 160 meters. I don't know if you can see that, but see this? It's like, I don't know, 40 foot up and then, I don't know, 90 feet of inverted L. Tim, hey, what's on the ground there besides snow?
I think that's the counterpole.
So stand this pig up just so we can kind of explain what this was. So the idea being that I froze them in 5-gallon buckets so they wouldn't tip over. Oh, hey, there's a feed line. So this goes up to some transformer that the nice guys at Baitland Designs wound for me.
Give me your hand here.
What do you need?
Just hold it.
Oh yeah. So this is a full counterpoise. Debuted at last Winter Field Day. Well, 2020 Winter Field Day, I guess. So I forget what the span on this is, 65 feet total, but it's a lot of wire that loops back and forth about 5 times. That's the counterpoise, or kind of ground plane. Yeah. Boy,
It's so freaking janky.
okay, here we go. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's compromised, but we're pretty much below 3.
Yeah.
So I got to fit all this back in the back of the truck somehow. And then Tim, what did you make, an off-center fed dipole?
Off-center fed dipole.
So that runs from that bushy tree, is actually just the feed point. It goes into the same tree the rest of these guys are in. And then it actually goes way over the top of his house into the woods over there. So that's kind of the antenna setup. We started setting up at what, 10 a.m. yesterday?
About that, yeah, 10:15. Well, you got here 10:15,
Okay.
and then we immediately had to go get fresh gas for the generator.
Yep. And then we decided we're gonna cook steaks in a crock pot souffle style. Sous vide style, excuse me. And then
damn good.
it was what, 3:30 by the time we got the generator running, laptops networked, logging software figured out. We ran till sunset, and then we decided to set up the 160 meters.
We got 2 contacts on 160.
Yeah,
Pretty
which is
excited on
a
that.
record for us.
Yeah.
One of them's like unsolicited too. Oh, we'll cut that.
One of them we actually saw the
yeah.
the CQ.
One Hotel, New Hampshire.
2 Oscar Echo Mike Alpha.
Thanks, I needed Eastern Mass. How's the wind doing there? It's only 4, just got it up to 8 here. But we probably got about 6-7 inches.
Yeah, we might be somewhere in like the 10 range. What do you think, Sean?
I mean, I feel like 4 just fell.
Yeah, we just put up the 160, and you know, we were putting throw line on the ground, getting ready to make the
Inverted L.
tosses up into the trees, and you know, by the time we came back to where we were, the things are covered up already. It's really coming down.
Alrighty, well, have fun. I'm going back with them. I got a frequency on 7.245, so I don't want to lose it.
W1FOY.
What do you think, Tim? What do you think?
I think that's another thing.
Multipliers. Geez, yeah. So we set this up. It was like an absolute blizzard last night. It had 12 inches on the ground when we started setting the antenna up, and it probably snowed 4 inches in the time it took us to get it in the tree. Yeah, this is one for the books. We just nailed some satellite QSOs. I don't know. What's your synopsis?
What other? We can't get any more bonus points.
Yeah.
We weren't on commercial power. We're outside. We got the satellite contact. That's it.
Yeah.
You can't do Winter Field Day better.
Yeah. All right. Now let's go move some snow.